So last time Stephen Kwan stopped by, we were talking about being a Bay Area kid, Pac-12. We were doing all that. And I was just telling him, after that interview, it's amazing the amount of people that know you that have reached out to us going, he played with my son, or I coached him. Or you've got a lot of fans here in the Bay Area, and you've got a lot of people pulling for you.
Yeah, it's nice to hear. I think that's more due to my dad. He always liked getting me on the different travel ball teams. It was always a joke that I never had any loyalty to anybody, but you meet a ton of people along the way, which is cool.
Well, you guys are a lot of fun to watch. We talked about this last year. Now you've been around it a little bit longer. You know, Cleveland, you guys are a well-oiled machine. Just talk about how when you guys get out on the field, it doesn't matter if you play a 1-0 game, a 12-11 game. I mean, you guys are here to win.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's kind of that college mentality of, like, do whatever it takes to win. You know, we got guys bunting. We're making sure we get guys over, sack flies, good base running like Jose yesterday. I mean, you can't teach that kind of stuff. So it's really fun baseball to be a part of.
You're talking about Jose Ramirez is truly one of the best players in our game. He's been a top 3 in the MVP voting, I think, 3 times. This was a game last night. It's cold, early in the season. You could see a star player not really going all out on a sac fly to home. Jose Ramirez comes running in, full bore, slides head first. I never loved that because you worry about him getting hurt. But I went, this just shows you the Guardians' best player is all in what? That was the 5th game of the year for you guys? What does that mean when your star player plays balls out every single night? What does it mean for you guys?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, last year we had a really young team, obviously. So you kind of look at the older guys for guidance and kind of what's the right thing to do. And when you have a guy like that at the top, I mean, it's easy to follow him going first to third. The base running is always important. Like, even if we're down by 4, you know, he's always taking that extra bag. It's cool to see as a younger player, seeing that you can't take plays off. You can't take anything for granted. Like, it's always next bag, next opportunity, and having him at the top is really important.
You guys had a lot of drama last year. I think about the incident at Yankee Stadium. Then you play against the Yankees again in the postseason. You guys had a terrific year. Everybody talked to Terry Francona. So young, so young. Do you guys still feel young, or is that gone?
I think so. I mean, I think objectively we are still pretty young. So I think we kind of like holding that chip on our shoulder, kind of seeing all the other vets, you know, everybody's getting paid, big payroll, blah, blah, blah. I think we're just out here having fun playing baseball and we're winning games. Like, hopefully you guys can see it in the energy in the dugout. Like, we care about each other. We really love each other. And I feel like that's rare in kind of professional baseball. Like, we know it's a business, but you know, we want each other to succeed, and I think that's really rare and really fun.
We told you we fell in love with you because you're a Bay Area guy and because you make contact. Because the game had gotten so much home run, strikeout, walk. It kind of caught on. Like, a lot of people, what was that like, your success and everybody talking about, hey, this guy puts the ball in play. You can't strike him out. What did that mean to you?
Yeah, it's funny. I think everybody kind of talks about, like, yeah, like, how did that become part of your game? And I always say, like, that's the only way I think I could have impacted the game, because I'm not going to hit the home runs. I'm not going to slug for a lot. Like, the only way that I was going to be a productive baseball player was putting the ball in play. So it's cool seeing the game evolve. I think launch angles and all that stuff is still really sexy, but seeing that part of the game evolve is really cool.
What does it mean to you to come home and play back at home where you know there's going to be so many people here watching you?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, seeing old friends from high school, old coaches, old teachers. I mean, gosh, I've seen so many people that I didn't even know, like, followed baseball, which is really cool. Like, stay at home past couple of days, just got to see some people. It's been a lot of fun, really refreshing and really warm.
I know you got to go. You guys got batting practice, but when you think about this team, your division, Twins are off to a hot start. We think the White Sox are going to be better. How do you handicap what you got there in the Central?
I think it's interesting. I think, like, everybody kind of talks about, the AL Central is you know, a really easy conference. Like, it's going to be the easiest one. They don't have a ton of competition, but I feel like as a whole, we kind of take that and we hear that as well. Like, there's really good baseball being played out there. And I mean, every day we go out and compete, we show out, and I think you can see the success right now. It's early, but it's really exciting.
Well, I got to tell you, we talk about you all the time, not only being the Bay Area kid, but your guys' style of play, we absolutely love it. We love the way you play. You play the game the right way. We were so rooting for you guys to beat the Yankees in the postseason.
I wish we were there, too.
We wanted you to win. That would have been what? Yeah. But for you, what was it like postseason? Pretty special?
Yeah, it was really special. I always say that. I played at Oregon State, won the World Series there, and I was like, oh, it's just another game. It's the same thing, but playing in New York on those bright lights is nothing like it. It's exciting stuff.
Well, thank you so much for the time. Be well. I know you got to do batting practice, and Just know that not against the A's, but against everybody else, we're rooting for Cleveland.
I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you having me on.